Hey y'all. I know I've been promising an update video on my wife for quite a while, and I probably could have found the time. I just didn't find the time to do it, if that makes sense at all. If you can tell by looking at me, I'm tired, and it's more mental tired. So I think I was in Cage's stream last week, and I kind of updated everybody, but I don't remember where I left off. So a week ago, just this past Monday, a week before that, she went into the ER, and her immune system was practically null and void. It was shot, it was gone. Come to find out, she spiked a fever, and besides her immune system being shot, her white blood cells and platelets just pretty much gone. They had to keep her in the hospital for a week and give her daily doses of white blood cells and platelets to get her immune system built back up. Understandably, they stopped chemo until that can happen. Well, while she was in the hospital, she spiked a fever, and supposedly she got a very bad infection in her blood system that could have killed her. And so her white blood cells and platelets are back up. That's good. I went and picked her up and brought her home yesterday, Wednesday. And but I also had to get trained on how to access her port that's under her skin right here. And they've got a plastic tube coming out, and that port goes directly into her heart. Because of this infection in her blood, she has to have an IV of antibiotics, the strongest antibiotics you can get pretty much, to knock that infection out. And she's got to do that 3 times a day for the next 2 weeks. She can't do chemo. Even though her white blood cell and platelets are up, she can't do chemo because of the infection. And I'll tell you what, if there is any of my subs out there that is a home health care provider, you're heroes. I can't... You know, I think just about any of us would do this for a husband, for a wife, a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, in a heartbeat. But for people that choose to be home health care providers for strangers, I don't think I could do that. I'd like to think I could, but honestly, I don't think I could. I'm exhausted, and my wife, I don't know if it's the medication she's on. I don't know if it's the cancer spreading yet. I'm going to call the doctor tomorrow and talk to him, but she can't get a statement out with, she'll get 1 or 2 words and then just stop talking. And I'll sit and wait, because if I try to egg her on, she gets mad. And so I'll just wait. And she might come back to finish it or say 2 more words, or she might never come back to finish that statement at all. A lot of times I'm talking to her, and she acts like she doesn't even hear me. I know she hears me because she opens her eyes and looks at me from in between times of nodding off. And but I don't know that the signals are reaching up here to where they need to be reached to be able to be understood. It's going to be a long, hard road, and I think probably the only thing you guys might see on my channel for a while are I'm going to do vlog updates like this, I think. And people might give me a hard time for doing it, but you know what? I don't really care. I'm up to almost 688 subscribers. My subs are still growing, and what that tells me is that you guys care, and you want to know. And my wife, I've showed her a lot of your comments, and I can't tell you how much it means to me, and especially to her. So keep them coming. Over on the looking at the monitor, it's on that side. So it's over that way, I think. Looking at me. There's a link for my Facebook, for my YouTube channels. And so, but if you guys go to that link on my Facebook, if you go to my Facebook that I have linked there, if you're able to, great. If you're not, don't worry about it. But we have a GoFundMe going because this second bout of cancer is really taking a toll on us. But even if you can't, just share it on your Facebook, and maybe there are people out there that can. It's not expected. I mean, there's no way it's expected. But if you want to, I know there's been a lot of people asking and wanting to help. We'd love it. We'd appreciate it. And I have one other thing, and I'm going to let this go now, and I'll do another update hopefully here in about a week or two and let you guys know how she's progressing. But on some of my earlier videos, you guys heard a song that my son wrote called Remember When. And he bought FL Studio. It's a music making program, and I've been begging him to remake that song with FL Studio. And I finally got him to do it. I'm going to play about 1.5 minutes of that song after this. And what I'd like to do, and I'd like to even your guys' feedback, is I would like to find a way of selling that song for $2. If you guys want a copy, of being able to download it for $2. And there's two things I want to do with that. I want to $1 give to Blake to hopefully encourage him to keep going with his music because he's so good at it. And the other $1 put back and save because we're going to need it. And if we don't need it, then any kind of donations and stuff that we don't need, you know, we're going to make sure that it goes to people that need it too, somehow. But I'm going to play about 1.5 minutes that song, and I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get it on iTunes or how to link it somewhere where people could pay $2 for the song if they wanted to download it. But my son redid it on FL Studio. It's not a professional microphone at all. He came over here, and after he redid it, he sent me the music file, and then he just used these headphones and this mic to record his voice along with the music. And so you can definitely tell it's not professional quality. But the song, oh my God, he slowed it down. And with the FL Studio, I played it for my mom and my wife, and they just immediately busted out in tears. And I think that a lot of people like it. So any ideas on how I can get it out there would be somehow to do what I'd like to do with it would be greatly appreciated. If anybody knows anybody or knows how or would like to help me figure that out, let me know. And again, thank you guys. Thank you for being patient with me. I'll get videos again someday. It's just I get home from my morning route, and my time, that anywhere between 4 to 6 hours that I have between my morning route and my afternoon route to get the kids, it's busy taking care of her and getting those antibiotics in her and all that. And then I have my afternoon route and an activity run back to back, and I don't get home until 7:45 at night, and so 8 o'clock, and then I got to give her another round of the antibiotics, and it's time to go to bed. And that's why I'm looking so disheveled and tired right now, kind of too, is I need to go to bed, get some sleep, because I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning for my route. But anyway, blah blah blah. Hopefully another video in a week or two. Thank you guys for the support, the love. Hopefully Friday night, tomorrow night, I'll be able to pop into Cage's stream maybe and do some chatting or something. I don't know. My wife's home now. Last week I was able to because she was in the hospital. I don't know if I'll be able to this week. But I really appreciate it. Spread the word. Don't forget to, over there that way I think, click on the click on my Facebook link. Go to my Facebook and check things out. And there's a link on that Facebook link, you know, if you want to be able to support us in one way or the other, and that you'd be able to do that if you can, or if you'd want to, or if you're able to. Not required. And then keep the ideas out for the music. I hope you guys enjoy the music. I'm also going to include the link in the description below for my son's SoundCloud for other music, just instrumental music that he's wrote. We'll see you guys. Thank you.
Remember when we thought we'd last forever? Remember when we thought we'd stay together? Remember when the days went by, we had dreams of reaching for the sky? Remember when we'd waste a time a day, holding hands beneath the summer waves, kissing you while we would both fly away? But now we can't hold hands while lying in the sand. I feel like I have sinned, but I remember when. But now we can't hold hands while lying in the sand. I feel like I have sinned, but I remember when. No, I remember when. Remember when the leaves first fell, we were making little wishes in the wishing well. The day went well, we were under a spell for the rest of the night. Oh, the breeze was blowing, the birds were singing of the promises that we just keep on making, of our love that was growing on this world that was spinning every single night. But now we can't hold hands, we're lying in the sand. I feel like I have sinned, but I remember when. But now we can't hold hands, we're lying in the sand. I feel like I have sinned, but I remember when the night would turn to